開始呼ばれて剣山
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jump in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Sticks the combo. Life lead is
Bot Rix has successfully joined the channel.
capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Fight.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Slides and goes for the ledge. Early round decisions are so... Hit them with a stop and bop. Hit them with a vagabond edge. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. A drive impact could end it all here. Blast back at them with a Bushin Senpuku. Uses the tuck, wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Carries the attack and backs them into the corner. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Okay, they trade hits. Takes a trip. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Boxing with a target bomb. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Oh god, it's a good spot to use the super. Both fighters planning something? KO! Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Whiffs the throw. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They've got the meter for a drive impact. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
Cammy.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Deals some damage with that quick combo. Throws him down. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Heats it up with a combo into super. The super art finds its mark. Sticks the jump in. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 got completely shut out that round. Can they make a comeback? Taking stock. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Block! A drive looking to impress with this super. Ooh, Bushin Scramble's gonna leave them hurt. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Hardball critical. What's gonna happen? Cammy's speed on full display. It's a Delta Red Assault. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Get out of there with the overdrive Bushin Senpu. Burns out. Do we see a drive impact here? Here comes the corner pressure. The next touch may decide this round. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Dashes forward. Barely put that away. spin knuckle. Player 1 drives in fact misses. Player 1 has a big drive gauge lead. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 is in burnout state. A berry but connects with the throw. What now? Jump! Oh my God, they just choked it up. Jumps! Throws them. Here comes the hook, finds the target. Oh, stun! Bad news is on the way. Tries to act quickly, but whips the attack. Player 2, oh, putting the cherry on top. A jump in? What are they gonna do? Just go for it. Shuriken bomb. Okay, nobody blink. No hesitation or regret. Hit them with that ASF double. Bushi Mega Stomp Tiger. This is how the Bushi Ryu roll. Both sides getting ready. Do they gamble something here on a drive move? Ugh, take a seat. It is over. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
作戦開始
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Any development early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Lots of aggression from both sides. Next up, player 2 is using their drive liberally. Backs them into the corner. Takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Shows the overhead. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Well-timed corner switch. Just out of range for that throw. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. The knees up. Takes a trip. Holds out with the block. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Who will tap? Oh, burnout triggered. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player delivers the pain right to the doorstep. KO. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Nice read with the cannon spike. Backs away, answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. They block the overhead and blocks it. What'll happen here? Smart play with the throw. Player 1 can't use any drive. Burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Not much life difference. Gutsy play with the grab. Jump? That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player 1 can't use any drive move. Crowns him from above. Amazing! Break through with the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. look to apply pressure here. Barely overdrive cannon spike. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Forward throw, laying the pressure on things. Raging Spear blows them like a launch champ. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. This might be a goes to the air. Did we see a drive impact here? Flatline zone. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Aerial knee smash. Brushes off the impact. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both sides looking for an opening. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Taking stock. Player one chases them down. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. All right, what's coming up next? Get some. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Combo with the target combo. Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Will we see a drive impact? Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Hooks them with a raging spear. Now, can they finish the job? Looking for a chance. Dashes forward. Shows the medium kick. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Quick medium post. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Burns out. Player two can't. This can lead to some big damage. Reaching for those fast rings with the puny guts to pull that off. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Oh, with the drive impact. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. All right. The grab misses. Player one is just about out of drive after that. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? From up above, adds a little super juice. KO. Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps up. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one needs to use the cut in the corner here. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. Player one has the life lead. Nice read with the cannon spike. Player one is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Burnout activates. Player one has just goes for it at this range. Player one will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of sides. What'll happen here? Are we gonna see a comeback here? One chance here may end this match. Takes to the air and lands the knee. That corner is starting to look scary. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Both sides breathe them like a book and takes them out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. This is its reversal. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive in. A jump? Ooh, you never know what can crown them from above. Looking to follow up after that target ball. Raging Spear!
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Success.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Opts for the throw. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Doesn't miss a beat. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. A quick breather. Looking for a chance. Gets the combo. Nice read with the cannon spike. Jump? Ooh, does him dirty. Not much life. Hits the drive. Getting up close to the turn. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Medium kick hit. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Impact squash. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Keeps him out. Carried to the corner. Throws him. Oh, here we go. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. That corner is starting to look scary. Jumps! This can lead to some big damage. Noticeable life lead. They couldn't tech the throw. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Success. Kaishi.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Parries the attack and a dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, and you're going to eat tons of damage. What are they thinking here? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. All right, what's coming up next? Player answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Goes with the projectile for the opening shot. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Spin knuckle. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game.
What?
Gets him with the boom. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Sonic boom. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. What'll happen here? How will they manage their drive bases? Chases them down. Jump. Barely blocks the jump in. Dangerous range here. Perfect boom with finesse. Tensions are running high. Super Art to show off what a big bad combo finishes it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. What an opening statement there. Carries them all the way to the top for the arrows. Breaks in. Throw is denied. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 absolutely relentless. We see a drive chases him down. Back in with the cross. Oh, now that is a punish. This is the time to believe connects with the throw. Oh man, this is a burnout, but they made just what they were after. Player one was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. They trade hits. Whiffs the throw. Gets the jump in. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Can't tech the throw? Will this super art connect? Player one has burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Closing moments of the match. Just goes for it at this range. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Both fighters planning something? Player one will look to a cannon spike. Still slugging it out. A nice read with a cannon spike. Player one holding on perfect parry with the net. What now? They gotta dig down. What a finish! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nice solid counter. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Neither of them willing to back off. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Knockdown. Projectile to try and change the situation. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Takes a springs forward KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Fireball from very low. What's next? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. All right, what's coming up next? Still scrapping for control of the space. Brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout activates. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They've got the leader for a drive impact. They're going for the super art. Spin drive smasher time. And it is on KO. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Success.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Sticks the combo. From up above. Knockdown. Player 3 cooks him with a raging spear. One chance here may end this match. Goes for burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Just goes for it at this range. Jumps, they were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps. Good, nice read with the cannon spike. That's not gonna hit. Gets the combo. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump in. Overdrive cannon spike. Player 2 is barely hanging in, experiencing burnout. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Jumps up. Jumps. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Closes raging spear! Gets the counter hit and the win! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jumps in. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jump! Going in after flash out. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 can't use... There's a burnout. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. That's gonna leave him rattled. You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. A parry? Big blow. The attack is parried. Freeze. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Can't tech the throw? Knockdown. Player 2 chases him down. Throws him. What's next? Taking stock. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Medium, burnout activates. Closing momentum heats it up with a combo into super. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Scrapping it out up super hard. Level 1 raging stick gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punch. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, will this super art connect? Cooks him with a raging spear. Goes low, then high with this counter hit. Gets carried to the top, brushes that off and keeps going. Spin knuckle. Going in. Player 2 can build off. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Risky up to super art. Level 1 raging spear. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Finishes things off with authority with that big, big punish counter. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Final round. Nice read with the cannon spike. Connect with medium kick. Jump! Cannon spike! Throws him. Player 1 needs to wait this out. Here comes the turns out. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. A jump? Big time whip! Oh, yo! Ross super in! Player 2 has the super gauge advantage! Okay, here we go! Did we see a drive impact here? Oh, they switch sides! They're in range! We gonna see a jump in? Ooh, does them dirty! The next touch may decide this round, but they are done!
Bro.
Player 2 is gonna be watching.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
作戦開始
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Pressuring them in the corner. The drive parry was successful. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. All right, what's coming up next? Combo with the target combo. Sticks the KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Dashes forward. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something? Overdrive cannon spike. Player 1 will brush that off and keep going. Grabs and throws them away. One'll have drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 has an empty drive lead. This is a very protect. They're going for the super art. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this?
Lock on
Still in it with a sliver! Player 2 needs the... No! Stunned off the wall! Closes it out! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is gonna hurt! Jumps in! Blocks the impact. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Genius read! Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Hits him with a stop and pop. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? What now? Knuckle wakes him up. Meets the jump in with a perfect parry. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Barely blocks the jump in. Pokes with a kick. This is a complete shutdown. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? A jump? Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Oh my god, what a throw set. Oh, here we go. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Walls flat into the guard break. Player 2 with the rhythm. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Whoa, hits the critical art. They gotta bust out the protractors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damage plays out. They are done! Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
迎撃準備完了
さてどうしよっかな
A new warrior has entered the ring!
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Put one in the pocket. Lots of aggression from both sides. Knockdown. Charges in with authority. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. The Fuhar stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Strings it all together. Taking stock. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Nice cross-up. Gets a wrist, ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. A drive impact could end it all here. Uses the target combo with a filler. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. What's next? Back to the corner. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? This is a critical moment. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Jump! A jump? Oh, burnout! Do they mean to do the flatline zone? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. A jump in? This can lead to some big damage. Snaps back and hits hard with the tension in. Wrist goes to the air. Here comes the corner pressure. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Player 1 with the... Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Both are ready to pull the trigger, sets up with the jump in. What now? There's a burnout. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Play super hard to show them what a PhD fighters can do for you. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Wraps it up with a throw. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Overdrive cannon spike. Smart play to stop the opponent. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Deal some damage with that quick combo. What's the play here? Deftly shuts out the jump. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Taking stock. Big counter. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Knockdown. So they break forward. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Dashes forward. They were right to be on guard there. Took him to the corner in a flash. Goes for the jump in. A drive impact could end it all here. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Nice counter. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Jumps up. Switches it up. Both fighters planning something? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1 has depleted their drive hit, but they are still within medium kick. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We're in for something special right here, right now.
作戦開始
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Goes for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Jump in finds the mark. Takes a trip. Starts with a jump in. Player 2 has used up all of their drive range. Alright, what's coming up next? Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Medium kick! Player 1 can't use any more finishes with the throw. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Get experiencing burnout. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Player 1 will need flawless round. They got him so quick. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
I jump on.
Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Good anti-air. Goes for the throw. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. So they push forward to pressure the opponent. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Sticks the jump in. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Holds out with the block. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Nice read for the cannon fight. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Picks up the counter. This is going to... burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Knockdown and... risky... Oh, burnout triggered. This right here is what Cammy's all about. Here it comes. The Delta Red Assault. They're thinking of going big off this Geiju. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Amazing! Reads them like a book and takes them out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Throws him. What's next? Just goes for it to stop the opponent's throw. Player 2 has the life lead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Cannon spike? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Goes for the jump in. To burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Max, this is gonna hurt. Both fighters planning something? Off for the arrow. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Life lead is there. Wall flat into the guard break. Player 1 sets up with the jump in. Closing moments of the match. One hit chases them down. What a finish! Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
逃がさねえよ。手加減はしない。
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Shows the overhead. The combo's there. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Box him with a Toddy. Player one is just about out of drive. They got the meter for a drive KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Quick spin knuckle. Are we going to see some fireworks? Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Dashes up. Connects with medium kick. Quick breather. Spin knuckle. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Still slugging it out as his range closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
The last round. It's now or never. That combo did and easy. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player one super hard to show what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Player two still have in with the cross. Amazing. Oh, they switch sides. Medium kick. What a finish. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that good match. Won't play their game. Says no with the overguard tank anymore. Decides to buff up while they can. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Nails the anti-air. Knockdown. Takes him all the way to the corner with it. Gets him. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Spin knuckle. Medium kick hit. They were right to be on guard there. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Jump. There's a change of sides. Connects with medium kick. Going in. Player one, overdrive cannon spike. Quick spin knuckle. KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Reads the jump in perfectly. Serves them a knuckle sandwich. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. And whip, they're wide open. Player two with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Plenty of help. This is gonna hurt. Okay, here we go. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player one is a burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can watch cannon spike. Amazing. Burns out. Back to closes it out. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The super armor does its job. Still slugging it out. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive game. They'll need to be very careful here. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Nice read with the cannon spike. Spin knuckle. Both fighters planning something? Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Breaks the block with a throw. Knockdown and... will we see a drive in? Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Overdrive cannon spike. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. This may be it. Dangerous range here. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. A super art? What's next? Throws them. Player 1 is gonna break through with the throw. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Stands firm and blocks the drive blow. Gets a good read on their opponent. Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 has the life lead. Taking stock. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Combo with the target combo. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Oops, they were anticipating that super run. Everything up until now, and everything from Chernobyl. Player 1 chases him down. Quits him down. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. There's a change of sides. How can they steal this win in such a precarious situation? Both fighters planning something? Throwing some shade. Off of me! Will this super art do anything? What's next? Player 2 is on track to steal this back after that amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
ミッションに取り掛かる。
手加減はしない。
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The jump in is perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
They both showed their hands up. Nice read! Denies them with the somersault. Checks them with the boom. Player 1 couldn't even get a tickle in. Might be time for a change. Misses the drive impact. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 creates a good corner opening, brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Both fighters planning something? Checks with a medium kick. Hits the air throw. What now? Gets into perfect flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Impact squat. Sonic boom. Connects with the throw. This is gonna hurt. Give him the biscuit and the tea. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. What's next? He's on the flash kick to get them out of a jam. Player 2 is dangerous super art to show what our PhD and fighters can do for you. Spend it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. What a finish! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Pulls them. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireman. Lots of aggression from both sides. Trips them up. Player 2 chases him down. Sticks the combo. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets him. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. They both showed their hands a little bit. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 1 has got to figure out a way to fight back after getting wiggity washed that round. They're backed up into the corner. A quick breather. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Scrapping it out up close. Both fighters are low on drive. What'll they use it on? Big opportunity coming. Drops him hard. Blocks the low kick. Gets carried to the corner. Going in. Sets up with the jump in. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Picks the drive reversal. Checks him with the boom. Squeezes the gauge. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Tries to get a breather with the projectile. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The neutral game is much harder to control without a full drive gauge, so they'll be looking to fill it back up. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Next hit will end the round. Taking stock. This is the perfect KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Drive time. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Cannon spike, knockdown, and big stage throw. Barely blocks the jump in. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Experiencing burnout. Player 2, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Hits the air throw. And they're going for the super art? Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
Left arm.
Taking no prisoners. Player 2 may have a well of untapped potential.